What if I told you that one of football's most gifted superstars, the man once labeled the prince who could never become king, has in reality built a legacy so unique, so extraordinary, that even injuries, controversy, and impossible expectations could never erase it? What if I told you that despite never reaching the exact heights many predicted for him, Neymar da Silva Santos Jr. has still achieved things no other footballer in history has ever done? Today's report dives deep into the incredible world of Neymar, a world where unbelievable talent meets heartbreaking setbacks, a world where magical achievements sit right beside unreal what-ifs, and a world where, despite everything, Neymar still emerges as one of football's true greats. Neymar is often compared with Lionel Messi and Cristiano Ronaldo, the two giants who dominated an entire generation. Many believe he had the natural talent to stand beside them as an equal. Some even say Neymar possessed more raw flair, more creativity, and more unpredictability than both. Yet, for many critics, he never became their version of a football king. But here's the truth. Neymar didn't need to follow anyone's path. He created his own. He didn't rise because of hype. He didn't survive because of luck. He became a global icon purely through skill, brilliance, and football unmatched by most of his generation. And today, many of football's most impressive records belong to him, and to him alone. Let's begin with the biggest of them all. Neymar is Brazil's all-time top scorer. Think about that for a moment. Brazil, the land of Pelé, Ronaldo Nazario, Romario, Rivaldo, Ronaldinho, and Garrincha. Legends who define the game. Icons who shaped generations. And yet, Neymar stands above them with 79 international goals, breaking Pelé's sacred record. This achievement alone places him in a category of his own. For a nation overflowing with attacking geniuses for more than half a century, Neymar leading the scoring charts says everything about his quality. And it doesn't stop there. Neymar is also among Brazil's greatest creators. When you combine goals and assists, especially in modern Brazilian football, no one comes close to Neymar's output. His ability to score and create equally makes him one of the most complete attackers Brazil has ever produced. Another extraordinary record. Neymar became the youngest Brazilian player to reach 50 international goals, doing it at just 27 years old. Even legends like Ronaldo and Pelé took longer to get there. This proves that Neymar's consistency, especially in his early and mid-career, was nothing short of astonishing. But Neymar's greatness isn't limited to the national team. His club career is filled with achievements that only a handful of players in football history can claim. As a teenager at Santos, Neymar guided the club to win the Copa Libertadores, the most prestigious trophy in South American football. Not only did they win, but he also scored and assisted in the final, announcing his arrival to the world. A few years later at Barcelona, Neymar completed the next part of his destiny, winning the UEFA Champions League. Once again, Neymar scored and assisted in the final, making him the only footballer in history to have both a goal and an assist in the finals of the Copa Libertadores and the UEFA Champions League. No other player, past or present, has ever achieved this. This unique record alone shows a career that spans continents, cultures, and levels of football excellence. Then came the summer of 2017, one of the most shocking moments in football history. Paris Saint-Germain paid an unbelievable €222 million to sign Neymar for Barcelona. That transfer fee didn't just break the world record, it shattered it. To this day, 8 years later, no footballer has been bought for more money. Not Mbappe, not Haaland, not anyone. Even in an era where transfer fees have skyrocketed, not a single player has crossed the €200 million mark again. Neymar's record remains untouched, a symbol of his unmatched market value and global impact. Despite missing the last 2 Copa America tournaments due to injuries, Neymar still holds one more unbelievable record: the most combined goals and assists for Brazil in the Copa America in the 21st century. He has contributed 25 goal involvements, more than any Brazilian player in modern history. This is yet another reminder that even when injuries kept him away, Neymar had already done enough to dominate the statistics. His Champions League performances were just as breathtaking. During his time at PSG, Neymar became the player with the most successful dribbles per 90 minutes in Europe's elite competition. When Neymar was on the pitch, defenders knew they were in trouble. His close control, agility, and explosive movement made him nearly impossible to stop. And of course, we cannot forget the iconic moment at the Olympics, when Neymar led Brazil to its first ever Olympic gold medal in football. A moment of pure pride for the nation. A moment that forever attached his name to Brazilian football history. So yes, injuries slowed him down. Yes, he faced criticism. Yes, people expected him to become the next Messi or the next Ronaldo. But Neymar never needed to be the next anyone. He was always enough as himself. He achieved greatness despite extraordinary pressure. He built a legacy filled with historic firsts. He entertained millions with a style that belongs to him and him alone. If Neymar had the same long-term fitness as Messi or Ronaldo, perhaps he would have broken even more records. Perhaps he would have rewritten the history books entirely. But even without that, what he has done is already extraordinary. And that is why Neymar Júnior will always be remembered, not as the prince who never became king, but as the king of his own kingdom.